Welcome back to another video. In today's video, I'm breaking down how I lost $153 trading Sqqq and how whack this freaking price action is. Okay? Strategy played out perfectly, by the way. But my entry wasn't good enough, essentially. My entry wasn't good enough. And then trying to think what else. This price action, obviously you can see how jank this is. But essentially what happened was, if we go to QQQ, marked out every single time, 15-minute high, 15-minute low. Boom, we got a reject off of that. And then we got to close, break and close below on the 5-minute too. Right here, boom, of the 15-minute orb. That made me want to get short. Now, my entry was late, so if we go to Sqqq, you can see where I entered. I entered here, 1935 was my average entry price. And that only gave me like so much room before I get stopped out, essentially. So, that was part of the issue. The other part of the issue, obviously, as you can see, is the price action. But the first part, if we go down to the 1 minute, right, I entered, right, find support. I think we're gonna make that other leg up just for a quick 1-to-1. Beautiful. And then we end up crashing back on down. Now I didn't actually stop out right here because we found support right at the bottom of that. I ended up stopping out right here once price slightly broke below it. So it was still a 1-to-1. I just waited like 1 penny for it to sell off like 1 penny more, so it actually stops me out. But essentially, what I could have done differently on this is, if you look at the 5-minute time frame, this candle right here is the one where we closed outside of the bottom of the 15-minute orb on QQQ. So this candle right here matches up with this candle right here on Sqqq or a QQQ. And essentially, if I would have entered right here at 1928 or even 1929, then I could have had my stop loss down around here, down around right there at 1919, and I could have had a better chance at getting it to go in my direction. But even with that said, since price action was literally so whack today, I would have gotten stopped out of that too. But obviously you can see the idea that I had for the day was correct. So regardless, right, I was right about the trade, but I was wrong about the entry. So if we look at QQQ on the 15-minute time frame, this is exactly what I was looking for, was mainly for this low to be taken right here. And then I wanted next this low to be taken. And what did we do? We took both of those perfectly, but it was at the wrong time. So that's all it really comes down to. I ran a 1-to-1 risk reward ratio. Pretty much break even on the week now, which kind of sucks because I was up and I was like, let's go. And then I didn't take any trades yesterday because I didn't see any setups, and price action yesterday was kind of booty cheeks. As you can see, it was just kind of stuck within a range. But I took this today, expected it to go hit my TP, which it would have. But since price action was so whack, basically the range was so wide within this chop, I got stopped out. So it happens, but at least show you guys exactly what happened with that trade and how you guys can possibly avoid it. What I would do differently for next time would probably be, sorry, got this dog crying over here. What I would do differently for next time would probably be waiting for some sort of pullback to around the VWAP on the 2-minute time frame. Now in this scenario, the VWAP is this green line right here. So if I could have waited for a pullback to that VWAP, that would have been pretty much perfect, and I could have set stop loss accordingly. So if I enter like right at the VWAP, right, like 1927, maybe a little bit below it, 1925, then I can set my 10-cent stop loss and not actually get stopped out. So that's what I would do differently. But that being said, hopefully you guys enjoyed today's video. Hopefully you liked this video, and if you did, hit the like button down below, and hopefully you can apply this to your trading, and I'll see you guys in the next video.